Hello, Pisces. This is Positively Angelic, and I am here to do your May 2022 reading. Believe it or not, I already did most of this reading and realized I was not recording. I recorded a piece of it, and then things started flowing, and so I didn't get the whole reading done, and I looked, and it wasn't recording. So I had to start over. But just so you know, March 2019 was popping in my head as I was meditating over your cards. I did say that in the original reading. But what we're going to do this time, remember that you'll see the first 3 minutes on TikTok and you'll see the rest on YouTube. But what we're going to do this time is something just slightly different. We're going to go ahead and pull an affirmation card, and then we're going to center everything around that card. So let's see. How funny. As the same card that was pulled in the original reading, the love card. So the reading is going to be centered around this card. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So basically, Pisces, what this means is that your past, present, and future have to do with love. You know, that means that you are here to bring love to the world. And I feel like that is through learning to love yourself, because you have typically been the kind of person who has given love to everyone else and not yourself, because that's the way you were raised. That's what you thought you were supposed to be doing. But as it turns out, you realize that you weren't giving enough love to yourself in order to show the most love to others that you can. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify with the fairy cards and see, if the same cards come out or not. So what do we have for Pisces May 2022? What do we have for Pisces May 2022? There's your immediate past. Pisces May 2022. Present. Future. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. This is funny. Oh. Okay. So, in your immediate past, you got the same card as in the original reading. And so you started being more assertive. You know, you knew that things had to change. You know, you have a gifted personality. Maybe you're spiritually gifted. Maybe you're gifted in other ways. Maybe you're creatively gifted. And you knew that you wanted something more, something different, whether that be in career or relationship or home life. Maybe you made a change of all of it. And so currently, you've got some people who want to kind of take advantage of that. You know, they're overly ambitious, and they really want the fire that you have going on in your spirit. And so even though you've got these different ideas that you have, I think that you are kind of making a list of things that are good and not so good about individuals you might want to be with. This is not gender specific, so, whoever those people are, or you could be doing the same, like a pro and con list with your career or with your home life, whatever it is. Sometimes we just have to go for the one that we want and don't worry about what other people think, right? And in the immediate future, you're going to have that life of your dreams. You're going to have that peace and that happiness. You've got to be satisfied with where you are right now. It's kind of like right here, right now, right here, right now. I feel like you say that a lot. And so, you've got this personal life that's coming, but you got to be satisfied with where you are in order to be satisfied with where you're going. Not stagnant, just satisfied, just thankful, contented with where you're going and what you're going to be celebrating very, very soon. I feel like many of you have a serious relationship coming. You've got the life of your dreams as far as your career, Or maybe some of you want to be at home. Maybe you want to work from home. You want to have your own business. I feel like home life is about to settle down and get really, really, really beautiful for you. Okay? So let's do some clarification with the angel therapy cards and see what we have going on, Pisces. So this is a really good reading. Got a lot of beauty in your life, so it's amazing. And those of you who don't, I feel like there's people out there who are like, Angela, no, this is not my reading. I feel like you have those things in, as Abraham Hicks talks about, you know, they're in your vortex. All you have to do is let them come out. You know, you have to be thankful that they're there. That's what she said a few days ago. You know, you have to be thankful that they're there. Because being thankful that they're there means that they're going to basically come to you much quicker. Okay? All right, Pisces. So let's see what we have going on here. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you made some changes to your eating plan in the immediate past. You went vegetarian or vegan or organic, or maybe several of you created a homestead because you wanted to make those changes to feel better. But as it turns out, your spiritual frequency elevated. You've also got a twin flame situation going on that you could be in separation from that person. But at the same time, you're trying to decide, okay, do I go with this person who they and I are just totally toxic, and, you know, we're going to go on this path and try to make things better for ourselves. And so I'm going to go with a spiritual soul partner, or do you want to go back to the twin flame, you know? And so you've got to honor your sensitivity. You know, you are very sensitive when it comes to relationships and when it comes to things of the heart, matters of the heart. And so you've got to honor that part of yourself. You know, whoever has made you feel really bad for who you are, you don't have to feel that way. You know, allow yourself to make yourself feel good. And if you do get back into that twin flame situation, then know that you still have to honor yourself and allow them to do what it is they're going to do. You know, don't be the chaser. Don't be the runner either, you know, I'm getting. So you'll have to make a decision if that is the best for you, or if you want this soul partner, the spiritual soul partner. This is where you feel contented. Sometimes that situation is not as overly excitingly happy as the twin flame, but it's also not as overly terrible as the twin flame situation can be, if that makes sense. Okay, so you've got the extremes when it comes to the twin flame, or you can be with that spiritual soul partner and have a happy relationship and be content and satisfied. You know, it just won't be the extremes that you're used to. So let's do a final clarification with the goddess cards. Pisces, May 2022. I'm still getting that March 2019. I'm not sure if that is when, you know, you separated from your twin flame, or maybe you met your twin flame and then it fizzled out quickly, or you got into an argument at that time and now you're in separation. That could have been when the career went down. I'm not sure. But if any of those resonate, let me know. We've got several cards wanting to pop out here. I feel like that one too. Okay. All right, so in your immediate past, you know, you had that focused intention. You knew that you were going to achieve the goals that you were looking to achieve. You know, look at her. She's got the bow and arrow. She is going to make her mark. She's focused on that target, And if you see the flowingness of her robe and her hair, it's like everything is going to go her way, and that's kind of the way that you have been, Pisces. You're taking a leap of faith right now. It's time to take that leap of faith, and maybe you are supposed to choose your twin flame, or that soul partner. I feel like that's who you're making the list on, is twin flame versus your soul partner, and you may not even be aware that's who these people are. But you need to take the risk of the one that you feel is going to make you feel the best, about yourself. Okay. Because as Pisces, we do tend to base our feelings on what other people think because of that emotional sensitivity. But you've got a bright future ahead, as it said earlier, right? So don't worry. If you're going to worry, don't pray. If you're going to pray, don't worry, right? And again, you got, well, in your first reading, you got singing and dancing and creativity. So make sure that you are still honoring that about yourself in order to have that relationship, that career of your dreams. And make sure that I feel like some of you need to hear, make sure you're being paid for your creativity. I know that, we're not necessarily here for the money, but at the same time, you need to earn a paycheck for the things that you bring to the table. Because unfortunately on this planet, we do need that in order to survive in certain situations. Now, if you're living off the land, you obviously, don't need that as much as others. So, but if you're still having to pay the bills, and things like that, then you're going to need that paycheck. So make sure you're paid for that. All right, Pisces, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful month, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give it a thumbs up, a like, a follow, a share, a subscribe, anything you can do to support my channel, because it really helps me, and I really appreciate you. All right, Pisces, bye-bye.